How do I love myself? And how do I recognize the voice in my mind from my gut and my intuition? Andrea, there are two questions here. So I'm just going to answer the second question in terms of recognizing the voice in my mind and from my guts. It's about understanding that your heart, okay, one could call your gut, it doesn't speak in languages, whereas your mind does. You notice when somebody says, I've made a decision based upon my gut, if you ask them, what made you finally decide that? They say, I had a gut feel. They don't say, I had a gut think. True. They didn't say I had a heart think. They said I had a heart feel. So it's about realizing your little voice speaks in voice. It's thoughts, it's language, it's comprehensible. Yes, you can make sense of it. Whereas your heart is different. It's more of a feeling. So let's make that distinguishment. Let's have, on one side, we've got your mind. On the other side, we've got your gut or your heart, whatever you like to call it. How do you know when you're guiding your life based upon fear instead of faith? How do you know? Well, firstly, you know because that fear-based choice feels like constriction. You feel like you're holding yourself back. You feel like if you used to give up, you'll be back to where you are, right? You'll just be where you are. You're just maintaining the status quo. That's constriction. I'm playing it small. I'm playing not to lose. I'm not playing to win. How many know that feeling, by the way? You're playing it small. You're hiding. Whereas faith-based choices, it feels like expansion. It feels expansive. Yes? Fear-based choices, broken down. You know that in the future, this will lead to just more safety and comfort. Fear is rooted in safety and comfort. Whereas heart-based choices, it leads to growth and adventure. Are you getting it? So knowing that we are mostly addicted to comfort zones, is there a slight chance the fear voice will normally win over the heart? Yes or no? The battle between the mind and the heart, which one normally wins? It is the mind. It is the mind. And this is why they say out of all of the lies in the world, the greatest lie you ever come across is the lies of your own voice. That's the greatest lie you'll ever come across in your life because it's your mind. And it knows exactly how to say it so you feel right about it. Right about not changing again. So again, ask yourself, is this choice I'm about to make rooted in growth or is it rooted in safety? How many of you struggle with anxiety here? You may know that's my background in terms of, I had a lot of different mental health disorders, but anxiety is what I've struggled with for a huge chunk of my life. And being somebody who's diagnosed with anxiety, that your voice gets so freaking loud and convincing. Yes or no, by the way? And you'll notice this little voice, if you don't learn how to train it, it gets out of control. It will pull the strings and you don't even know you're being manipulated. So this is why I downloaded this wallpaper on my phone, okay? Because you'll be able to relate to this. It said, as a daily reminder, never burn opportunities for temporary comfort. How many of you need to hear that? Never burn opportunities for temporary comfort. I can't tell you how many times in my life I've joined something, but because I'm like, oh my God, did I do the right thing? I would go back to my comfort zone and quit. I can't tell you how many times I've done that pattern. It's crazy amounts because deep down I was just afraid. And if you do not acknowledge this pattern here, you'll never change. You will never change because you don't give it enough time for you to find change. You keep on building half-built bridges. You don't break through because you're quitting on the brink of a breakthrough. Are you getting it? That's the key.